Hey, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. It is Friday, fun Friday here on the show. Hope you're doing well today. I got little bubbles over here sleeping so quietly next to me. Anyway, hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good day. It's a Friday, typical. Things are slowing down here. But I wanted to talk about on our fun Friday because we usually do a fun Friday. Two things. One, we have our fortune cookie. We got that today, so we'll see what the fortune cookie has to say for us. Those agile accountants and supplying us with some information. And I want to talk about what to do with those Scrooges, the Bah Hum Bugs of any company. I've seen them in every company I've ever been in, and they like, I don't want to have any fun, no fun. I'm blah blah blah. I don't want nothing to do with the fun. How to deal with that, and what to do. Some thoughts that I've done and some encouragement, hopefully, that you can have fun in your company with your team, with your coworkers when possible. So let's talk about that today. And we do this so that they build a better rapport and become real high performing teams. High performing teams have fun, literally fun what they do and build, and maybe little fun side things just to make it even funner. It's like icing on a cake. So this 5 a.m. Master Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way, so you can bring value to our customer, not work so hard to bring that value to the customer, and have a little fun along the way. And as far as our fun, the Scrooges, right? I tell you a story from way back in the day when I used to work for the Navy Department years and years ago, way before I ever knew about Scrum and all this kind of thing. And the company, because it was, cutbacks in Defense Department during that time, the one year they decided they weren't going to give any bonus, or people weren't getting bonus checks or raises, or it was getting down to nothing, and people were kind of depressed. So the people in charge decided that we wouldn't have a company picnic because so many people were upset. And they're not the only one. I had another group that I work with that I was going to do a fun, what do you want to call it, scavenger hunt. And the managers there nixed it because there again was a company where people were upset because they weren't getting their bonuses. So they decided that no one was going to have any fun. And I think that is the worst solution on the planet. There's always going to be someone that complains. It's always going to be there. There's always going to be someone in there saying, oh, we shouldn't be having fun. We should be work, 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 all percent, 100%. Well, ask those executives when they go golfing with their buddies and go golfing with their salespeople, do the trips. They're having fun. They're enjoying it, mixing work with a little bit of fun. We're not talking about every minute every day, just talking small minutes. So how do you deal with those Scrooges since it's the holiday and watching all those movies, those Christmas movies? You got the Scrooge story and all that, bah humbugging, all kinds of fun and joy and having a good time. Well, what you have to do is basically ignore them, except in a diversity situation where you want to include things for multiple people. So when you design your fun, you want to design a fun that could be enjoyable for everyone. It isn't any particular area. Maybe you're learning about something. I know there's a lot of issues going on in the world right now, especially in the States. Maybe it's to learn some things. Maybe you pick a religious game or something like that. If some people gets offended because you're doing that game or that religion, maybe you pick a couple religions if they want, or a couple people are always going to complain. It's just going to happen, right? Just to have some fun and get to know backgrounds of other people. It's important to be diverse. If people want to say that they shouldn't learn about the other ones because they're offended about the other person's stuff, but are they your customers, right? Are they all part of your customer base? Yes, it's fun. So what you have to do is you really have to ignore them, right? And go ahead and have some fun, even if it's just one or two out of the team to have fun. And the reason why I say this, because some people don't think they can have fun, don't think it's possible. They think that management's going to come down on them and penalize them for having a little fun and some enjoyment. Some of the best teams I've ever seen play video games once a week. They get together at the end of the workday. They spend a half hour, an hour, and they play some video games. They build some of the best software I've ever seen in my life. It's not throughout the entire day, but they pick a time towards the end of the day just to blow off some steam together to have some fun. That's why I'm a very big proponent for like Wednesday at the end of the day, spend a half hour, an hour, do some fun activity in the middle of the week, not just on a Friday, because people do want to go home. They want to go do things on Friday night. You don't want to interfere with that. But Wednesday nights or Wednesday late afternoons, no one has anything. People may complain about it, but they're going to complain about it. If you want to chat in our Slack group, what do you do? How do you deal with that? We can support you and give you, or I'll support you at least on what you're trying to do. But the worst thing you do is listen to that one or two negative people and take away fun for the entire team, right? And again, I've been given ideas, small little fun things, just little enjoyable things that don't take a lot of time, don't take a lot of brain power, don't take a lot of resources, but help teams get to know each other in that team building way. But you need to do it all the time. We need to do it in a regular basis so it becomes part of it and people realize it doesn't have an impact. If your company, put it this way, if your company can't afford a half hour or to an hour of fun once a week, your company's screwed. I'm just going to be honest with you, because you're burning more time doing other things that you shouldn't be doing, like meetings and status reports and admin and just stuff that done manually that should be automated, right? So maybe you do some automated tasks. Maybe your goal is to free up some time for some fun. So we're going to automate this task so that it frees up 15, 20 minutes a week on us doing it. So it frees up that time. But the goal should be to have some fun, some interaction, because I'm telling you right now, the best teams I ever work with, the most productive. Now, you may think you're productive. Your team is really doing good. But I'm going to tell you right now, the teams that have a little fun with each other are even more productive than what you're used to. And every one of my teams I coach, every once in a while, someone comes back and says, Greg, you know what? We had a blast. And I go to other companies. We're nowhere near as productive as we were when we were having that little bit of fun and a little bit of joy in what we did and building that relationship between people on the team. So you get the Scrooges, serious, ignore them, listen to their issue, what their concerns are, talk about why you're doing it, explain why you're doing the fun activity. Tell them they don't have to participate if they want. They could just be an observer if they like and give feedback on what they see. And are we getting what we're doing? Maybe they need to be the person who observes and gives feedback. Does it look like we're having fun? What are the things that include them in? Maybe not on participating. Say, hey, can you do me a favor? Since I'm going to facilitate this fun activity, I might not pick up on things that maybe people feel off to the side, or it's not getting what we thought. People aren't having fun. Could you give me some honest feedback on how we're doing? So they don't have to participate, but they can give you feedback and say, tell me, we'll improve it. How we do it. But definitely don't do like my old companies did when they had a bad year, cancel the picnic. Yeah, it's the worst thing. Canceling the fun because somebody is not happy during the holidays. Again, if you can't handle a half hour once a week, that's all we used to do, a half hour at the end on a Wednesday, or pick a midday week, not on a Friday. Have a little fun. Definitely not Monday because they're just coming off the weekend anyhow. But have a half hour fun. You got bigger problems that are coming down the pike. So with that, let's go to Fortune Cookie Friday. We're going to do Fortune Cookie Friday. These Fortune Cookies has information coming from, and I think this is why Bubbles is here. You heard me get the cookie out. From the Agile Accountants. The Agile Accountants send us a message. If you know who the Agile Accountants are, they're probably the Scrooges of the world. That, why are you having fun? That's not part of our mission statement. Should be. They give us a note, and in fact, you can see the quality control. Maybe the cookie was broken a little bit. They send us a message. We take whatever's in the message on the Fortune cookie and apply it to the topic or Agile Scrum. So let's see. If strength were, oh, this is actually pretty interesting. I'm going to twist it. If strength were all, tiger would not fear scorpion. If strength were all, tiger would not fear the scorpion. What I find interesting about this, if strength was everything, right? So if working 24/7 was all, then you wouldn't fear a little bit of fun. So I'm saying they think they have to do that 20 every hour, every day have to be for business, business, business. And it's all really part of business. If you're that good, you shouldn't fear a little fun. If you're producing what you should and your teams are high productive teams, having a little half hour fun, you shouldn't fear it. The ones who fear it, I don't know. It's a fear factor. They're scared, right? So we got to break that fear a little bit so people can have fun. At least a half hour a week as a team to bond, do a little fun, enjoy, and maybe not. And you know what? And you tell your bosses, we're gonna have a little fun. Let them know what we're doing so they don't get caught off guard. Um, just so when people complain, people are gonna complain, right? And the question is, are you a strong enough leader to say, "Hey, I appreciate your concern, but we're going to let the team do some team bonding, some thing because we want a high performance team. We don't fear a half hour of the day where the team's doing an exercise where they get close together and let them own it and design what they want to do. Because if you do, then you're fearing the scorpion. How about that? I like that. That works. I think so. Anyway, I want to wish you all the best. Have a happy day, happy Friday, happy scrumming, and we will see you again soon. By the way, we are going to do our December 20th. I think it's this 20th, the third Wednesday of the week for our meetup.com. I think I got a speaker. I got to confirm it that he's going to speak, and then I'll announce it and start it out there. So again, and if you think in January you want to do a presentation or something, just send me a note. We'll get you on the list. We'll get you into the speaking, get some practice for the new year. Maybe that's a new goal for yourself. We want to have fun. We want to make it so you're comfortable out there. So when you do the big event, it's just easy because you've done it enough times. You've done it in front of other people. You got some feedback, and you always improve your product. So with that, I say have a great day and enjoy. And don't forget, sign up for the meetup group so you can present or attend or share. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye. See you Monday. See ya.